the season, and I wish every one of you a glorious 2025. It has been a long while I share some educational content online with you guys. Today I just want to share something with us that will be of benefit to us in the year 2025, and even as we are planning to applying our trading life and applying our trading experience and everything relating to trading that pertains to trading in this year coming 25. I truly want us to be aware of the fact that there are major mistakes that every forex trader must avoid in this year 2025. If truly you want to excel, if truly you want to blossom, if truly that you want to move from the stage you are to the next stage you are, there are certain mistakes you must avoid in this space. All right, so it's very, very obvious that a lot of traders continue blowing their accounts, continue making some other mistakes and all of that, and they are not even taking note of it, and to some others they are not aware. So I just want to share with us these 4 major mistakes that every trader, the beginner trader, an intermediate trader, and even the advanced trader must avoid, okay, in order for him to scale through, or in order for you to succeed in this year 2025. All right, so therefore, but stay tuned to the end. I'm going to be reviewing one more addition to it, just for a bonus for this season. So please, let's stay tuned. So by way of introduction, to succeed in forex trading in 2025, avoiding key mistakes is very critical. It's critical. All right, so here I'm going to share with you these 4 major pitfalls that you need to stay clear of. So right here we have the first mistake, or the first key mistake that every forex trader needs to avoid in 2025 is neglecting risk management. All right, so if truly you want to succeed in this space, you must learn to stick to your risk management strategy. All right, and some of the mistakes that are actually associated to this major mistake is over leveraging, failing to use stop loss orders, or even risking too much capital per trade. You know, a lot of traders just see the possibility, just see the money in the market, and they just what they just tend to do is just to over leverage, start changing their leveraging that is attached to their capital or to their trading account before, and because they see a lot of opportunity, they see a lot of money inside of it, so they neglect their risk management plans and strategy, and to some of them they even face to use stop loss. And I bet you, if you're listening to me, this happens to you last year 2024, and you are still about repeating this mistake, it's going to be a grievous one. And to some of them, they even risk too much capital per trade. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of the impacts that is associated to all of these mistakes, and the solution or the remedy to it. So let's move on. So the impact that neglecting risk management is going to occur, the impact to it in your trading journey is going to put you in a high potential of significant losses, all right, in a volatile market condition. So you are going to continue losing and continue losing if you continue to neglect your risk management plan or strategy. So in order for you to avoid, in order for you to provide solution to this, I will advise that you should implement a strict risk management rule. All right, implement a strict risk management rule, such as maybe risking no more than 1 to 2% of your trading capital per trade. So in order to actually manage your risk management, you must get strict, okay, to your risk management. Don't risk more than 1 to 2% of your trading capital per trade. per trade. Don't risk more than 1 to 2% of your trading capital in order not to put yourself in that high potential significant losses, all right, as a result of you neglecting your risk management. All right, so and then the next one I'm going to share with us is what I call chasing trend without analysis. Yes, chasing trend without analysis is another major mistake that every forex trader must stay clear of in this year 2025. All right, because some of the some other mistakes that are actually associated to this is jumping on trendy trade without understanding the underlying factors or confirming signals. Experience have discovered that these kind of mistakes normally happen when news is about to come into the market, be it NFP, CPI, and you see traders just jumping into the trade, just jumping into it because they are eager, because of the anxiety, and because of the greed. All right, they start jumping into the trade, they see money, and this because they see that they want to make money out of NFP, out of CPI, so they jump into the trade, they chase after the trade without analysis. And so some of them, they even neglect their strategies and all of that just because they want to make money. If truly you want to excel in this year 2025, you must stay clear of this mistake. You must stay clear of this mistake. It's going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you a lot. You must stay clear of it. So the impact of this mistake is going to cost you. It's going to result to you buying at a peak or selling at a trough, which can lead to losses. So you see traders, they actually be buying when they're supposed to be selling, or they start selling when they're supposed to buy. So this mistake must be avoided. Yeah, it must be avoided. All right, you buying at a peak and selling at a trough, it will lead to loss. Loss. If you continue making this mistake, you are going to blow off your account multiple times, and you continue to say Forex does not pay, and you continue to say that Forex is a scam. It is because that you are making this mistake. It's because you are making this mistake. So what is the solution to this mistake? I advise conduct a thorough technical and fundamental analysis, all right, and develop a disciplined trading plan. All right, so apart from you do your analysis, your technical and fundamental analysis, looking at the market, very good. That's one of the solutions to this. And then the second solution to this is that you must develop and then stick to your trading plan. All right, you must develop and stick to your trading plan. This is the solution to this mistake. All right, without wasting time, I'm going to move on to the next one. The next one here is ignoring economic and geopolitical factors. All right, it's no longer a rumor. It's no longer a false statement. By now, you should know that the economic data and the geopolitical data or factors have a major role they play in this space. So most of the times, overlooking key events, okay, like the central bank announcements, the interest rate changes, or even the geopolitical tensions, all of these overlooking all of these factors or these data, it can cost you a lot. It can cost you a lot. So what are those things that is going to cost you? One of them is that you are going to be blindsided, okay, by sudden market shift. All right, you are going to be blindsided by sudden market shift. All right, that is tied to the global development. In this kind of scenario, suddenly you're in profit before, and suddenly before you look at the result that the news come up, you lost all the profit you have, and just like that, because why? You are blindsided by the sudden changes that happens in the market, because you did not take notes, or you did not look at the economic data, you did not look at the fundamental, you did not do your fundamental analysis, and you just jump into the market. You didn't look at the news, you didn't look at Forex Factory and all of that. So one of the things I would advise you, the solution to this, is that you should stay updated on the global news. That on the global news, the economic calendars, and even the central bank policy. All right, you should be updated. Check, do your fundamental analysis. Go to Forex Factory and check for data. Get news. Be updated. Equip yourself with these updates. All right, you can join even some other groups in order for you to to get information about the economic data of the currency pairs you are trading. So that is the solution to that. And then moving on to the next one, which is the fourth one, the last one before I'm going to review the final tip, a little tip, a bonus to this, is overtrading. Overtrading, oh my god. The mistake that is associated to this overtrading is taking excessive trade due to greed, fear, and emotional impulses. All right, so you are greedy. You just want to make the money. You just want to make money. All right, and without caring that you have open up to 20 positions per day. What? Very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Taking excessive trade. This is because of greed, and sometimes it can be fear of missing out. Yeah, fear of missing out. You just want to enter all the trades because you are afraid of missing your setup. All right, this is a very, very critical mistake. It's a very, very critical mistake. If truly you must be successful in 2025 in trading, you must avoid this mistake. You must avoid this mistake. All right, so moving on to the impact that this mistake is going to cost you. It's going to cost you an accumulated transaction cost and emotional burnout. This is where sometimes you begin to your psychology becomes corrupt. All right, this is the point that your psychology becomes so corrupt that you begin to blame those who are successful in this space. You begin to blackmail them, and you look down on them and you say Forex is a scam. So because your psychology has been altered. I've been there once, so I'm telling you the truth that if truly you must stay clear of this mistake, there are certain things you must do. And then one of the thing that you must do is that you must stick to a well-defined trading strategy. All right, and take only high probability trades or setups. All right, this is the two key solutions to this mistake. Number one, I said stick to a well-defined trading strategy. Do you have a trading strategy? Do your strategy have a hedge in the market? All right, does it have the edge in the market? Okay, stay tuned. In the next tip I'm going to share with you how you can know the terminologies or the methodology of knowing if your strategy has a hedge in the markets. I'll share with you shortly, but then you must stick to a well-defined trading strategy or setup. All right, and then you should only take a high probability trades. All right, not every trade you should take. Not every trade you should take. There are some trades that are just manipulated to take your money. Take the high probability trade. What do I mean? Stop trading trades as 0. Stop taking trade as such like some traders even take 1:1. I'm not used to that. Some traders take trade 1:1. Even some they trade of 1:0.5. What a freak! Jesus, what do you mean taking trade 1:0.5 or 1:0.6? It means that you are trading for the markets and you are going to lose your money. Take trades that are of high probability setup. Okay, trades that meant your trading strategy, trades that meant your trading entry, your time frames and all of that, and take trade of high setup, okay, of high risk to reward ratio. You can take trade 1:2, you can take trade 1:3. Stick to this. All right, stick to this. So finally, I want to review this tip. The additional tips which I promised to share with us is which is one of the mistakes that you should avoid as well. The first trading in 2025, or as you want to trade in 2025, is one of the mistakes traders make is lack of backtesting. All right, is lack of backtesting. You are about starting trading for this year 2025. But stop that mindset. Don't do that yet. You can only do that if you have backtested your strategy. All right. Now I promise to share with us the edge that your strategy, knowing that your strategy have a hedge in the market. It is through backtesting that you will know if your strategy has a hedge in the market. All right. So you can't afford to just start trading in 2025 without a proper backtesting of your strategy. You must backtest your strategy to see if it has a hedge, or if it's going to have a hedge in 2025 market space. So I advise that before you start trading, before you start putting money, even depositing on your life account, please backtest your strategy properly. Backtest it properly. Try it, see if it's going to work. All right. And I also advise that before you start trading on a weekly basis, you can backtest the previous week to see where you make mistake and correct yourself, and you see that you are going to blossom for sure. You are going to blossom because 2025 have a lot for traders, and it's going to be a positive one for those who avoid this mistake, and it's going to be a negative, not prayer and not my wishes. It's going to be a negative one for those who are always falling to these mistakes that I've mentioned. So guys, stick true to this channel. You can subscribe, like, and share this to your friends. Help your friends to grow. Subscribe to this channel, and you are going to be seeing a lot of educational content and videos on this channel for this year 2025. All right. So just to wrap it up, the key takeaway is that successful trading in 2025 requires discipline. Yeah, it will require your discipline to your trading plans, okay, discipline to your strategy. All right, and even continuous learning. This is why I said you must take out time to backtest the previous week or the previous month before you even start trading in the next week or in the next month. All right, you require continuous learning. You can learn new things online on the space as well. You require continuous learning. Journal your trade, take note of what you are doing, and take note of what you are not doing right. Okay. All right, and adapting to changes in the market, it's also required of you in this 2025. All right, you must learn to adapt to the changes that the market brings. All right, you must learn to adapt to it. All right, for sure. At times that you are going to take losses, sure, but you must learn to adapt and learn from those losses. Okay, and then avoiding the mistake will help traders sustain and grow a portfolio. So over time, you are going to see that you have moved from the stage you were to a new stage, and is a better place to be. All right. So I wish you a happy new year, and I pray that this year 2025 is going to be a blessing. It's going to be a glorious one. It's going to be the best year of your years in trading so far. It's going to be the best year for you. All right, it's going to be the best year for you. Sure, it's going to be the best year for you. All right, peace, and I wish you a wonderful, successful trading experience in the year 2025. All right, see you in the next video.